This picture is my picture for the story of leading your team. So let me make it show up. Different wolf pack. That wolf pack. Who's the alpha in that picture? I've got to say, first time I looked at it, I got it wrong. If you have a look, your alpha dog, your alpha wolf, is not out the front of the pack. Your alpha wolf is over here, at the back of the pack. Right? The alpha wolf is watching what everyone is doing and guiding the team, not necessarily leading from the front. Every team, one of the reasons I love this picture, every team has always got these fuckwits out the back here. Whether they're your apprentices or the people who are giving you the shits, you've always got people skiving off and not performing. Right? Don't deal with them as a priority all the time. Right now, there's a hunt happening. There's things to get done. When the alpha gets back, he's going to deal with that at some point. But don't get fixated on those who aren't performing. Fixate on your performers. Your pack at the front here. The thing I really love about this is let's have a look at where everybody's looking. You've got your 4 wolves out the front here. They are all looking at the same thing. Don't know what it is, but there is a point in the not too distant future that every single one of those 4 is focused on, but not the alpha. He's looking beyond that. He's looking at the whole scene. If you're leading your team, you need to get them focused on what needs to get achieved, what needs to get done. You need to get them focused on their time budget. You need to get them focused on succeeding in whatever it is. Get them focused and in tune with what you need them doing. But you need to be thinking about beyond that. That needs to be done and dusted. You've set your priority, you've set your metrics. You are going to make sure that you're measuring and communicating back to them if they're achieving that or not. Are they making the kill or not? You're looking at the next thing. What's the next danger? What's the next thing I need to be ready of? I love this as a way for you to think about how you're leading your team and your guys. Right? So I think of it as the wolf pack. I love dogs. I'm not a huge wolf person, but there you go. Now I've got that picture on the back of my wall for exactly that. The first thing that we need to think about, guys, it's easy to go, I want to be the alpha dog. If you didn't want to be the alpha, you wouldn't be running a business. You wouldn't be here. All right? You've got ambition. You want to succeed. You're here to learn more so you can set goals so that you can achieve more things and live the lifestyle you want. Fantastic. The very first thing to understand is that everyone has ambition. Everyone. We all want more. What does that more look like? You guys are getting clear on your goals. Have an understanding that your team has goals as well. Knowing what that is will enable you to get them focused and clear far more effectively. It'll enable you to lead them. There's a couple of interesting stats and studies that I really wanted to share with you guys. One of them is a study that's been done a couple of different ways, and the numbers always come out the same, and it's fucking mind-boggling. The basics of it is they ask people, would you rather earn $80,000 a year, but all of your close friends earn $60,000 a year? Or would you rather earn $100,000 a year, but all of your close friends earn $120,000 a year? Overwhelmingly, in the 90%, overwhelmingly, people pick to earn 20 grand a year less. They would rather earn 80K a year, but have that be 30% more than everyone around them. Fucking weird, isn't it? Because you think, well, if they're my friends, surely I'd want success for them as well. No, it's not how people are fucking wired. Because if we compare ourselves to those around us, we want to feel successful. If my peer group are fucking billionaires with private jets, I feel fucking like a gnat, right? If my peer group are dole bludgers, I feel like an amazing gun. Well, actually, I don't know, maybe they don't want anything more than to be on the dole. Yeah, if they're all minimum wages, working at McDonald's and their ambition is to one day when they're 50 to run a store, I feel pretty fucking successful. By comparison, so over time, like I certainly remember early days, well, not early days, but a few years in of running the business when it was going well and I had staff and office and everything. And my peer group I'd grown up with, I was clearly now the most successful. I had like over 30 staff total, like fucking wow. You've got 30 people who work for you that you employ. And I'm like, yeah, that made me clearly the most successful in that group. When I joined Entrepreneurs Organisation, EO, I suddenly felt very, very small again. I'm like, 30 wasn't many. And when I talked about revenue and profit, fuck me. I remember my first forum, and one of the guys who I went into the forum with, he's like, yeah, he had 14 cars. He only drove like 3 of them. He had a Porsche, Range Rover, and something else. The rest of them were like, he drove occasionally in track days and things, and they were fun cars, but they were also investments. It's like, okay, by comparison, I didn't feel nearly as successful. So people want to feel successful, and they're comparing that to how they are around them.